Hi, good morning. My name is Kezia and I will be your English teacher. I hope you're doing fine and mostly you're staying at home. Can I ask you a question before we start? How do you feel? Are you happy? The first few days you would have felt very happy because you didn't have to study, you didn't have to write the exams, you could just spend your time playing. But now, what do you feel? Don't you miss your friends? Don't you miss coming to school? So that is why we have come back again to you in this way. So for few days we will be meeting this way until the school reopens. Now before we start taking the class, I would like to introduce the books to you. Don't you want to see your books? Yes. Okay, so this is your book. Okay, looks colorful, looks nice. Have you turned the pages and seen inside yet? Okay, so this is your book, Rain Tree. Okay, now tell me, what do you feel during the monsoon season, or what do you feel in the rainy season? Do you feel fresh and do you feel happy? Yes? Okay, so in this book there are many works by different writers which are very fresh and very new in their ideas and thoughts. So we'll be dealing with this book, and then you have a small workbook. This book will help you in learning the lessons better. Okay, so these are the books that we'll be following this year. We'll start the first unit, and the first unit's name is Childhood Dreams. Okay, I'll be showing you a picture now. Look at this picture carefully. I'm sure you have looked at the picture. What ideas or what thoughts come into your mind when you look at this picture? I have a few thoughts. I will share that with you. Okay, and you think or you just see whether these are the same ideas that you have. I feel that this small child wants to become like his father. Yes, or he wants to become an adult and take the responsibilities like his father has taken. Have you dreamt like this small child that you want to become an adult? Yes, you would have had many dreams, or you still have many dreams. Can you tell me about that dreams? Okay, in 5 lines, can you write it down in your notebook? My childhood dream, and can you just write 5 lines about it? Okay, so that is your first activity. You have to mention in your notebook childhood dream, my childhood dream, and write what your childhood dream was. Another question I have is, do you think that all your dreams can come true? As a child, we have many dreams. But when we grow up, what happens? We realize that all the dreams that we have will never be fulfilled. So let's look into this chapter and find out who is this small child who had many dreams, and what was her dream, and was she able to fulfill that dream? So let's dive right into our lesson. So the lesson that we are going to start is Hanuman and I, and it is written by Rupa Gupta. So let us see something more about Rupa Gupta. Who is Rupa Gupta? So now you can see that Rupa Gupta is a children's book writer, senior editor at Publishing House in Delhi, and she has written over 30 books for children, Tinkle being one of them if you have read from the library. So now imagine that our school annual day is going to come and we are having a role play to do. Okay, suppose I give you a chance in the role play. What role will you like to play? Will you like to play the lead role, or will you like to play a role that is not very much noticed? Okay, think about it and tell me when we meet that what kind of role will you like to play. Now imagine that you have got the lead role, or you have got a role that is less important to play for the annual day. When you go on the stage for the first time, what will be the emotions that come in your mind? Will you feel scared, or will you feel very confident? What will be the emotion that comes in your mind? It is okay to be scared, to be shy, or to feel frightened when you go on the stage for the first time. That's not a problem. So this is the concept that our lesson revolves around, the feeling of being afraid when you go on the stage. So let us get introduced to our main characters and how they create a confusion when this stage fright grips over them. So these are the three important characters that we will come across. Rupa Gupta, who is the narrator and is mentioned as a small girl in the story. Alka, who plays the role of Hanuman, and then there is the class teacher. So these are the three important characters we will come across in the lesson. I know very well that my children like to listen to a particular lesson as a story. So go ahead and listen to the story and enjoy. So our narrator, her friend Alka and other students studied in the same class. The class teacher decided that they have to do a role play for the school annual day, and they decided that they are going to do a portion from the Ramayana. All the roles were decided and the children jumped in joy and excitement for the different roles that they had received. But somewhere the small girl Rupa Gupta became very sad, thinking that she got only a small role to play in the Vanar Sena and she only had to say dialogues in chorus. What do you mean by Vanar Sena? Vanar Sena means an army of monkeys. Even though the little girl was very disappointed, she was very eager and excited for the day of the performance where interesting events were going to take place. So finally the day arrived. There was excitement in the air. But this excitement did not last for very long, because the watchman came and gave the class teacher a note. The teacher was very shocked to read the note. It was a note informing that Alka, who was playing the role of Hanuman, had contracted measles, so she will be unable to attend the play. Measles is a highly contagious viral disease. It's a disease that commonly occurs in children. A person who has measles will have red spots all over the body. The teacher became very sad on learning that Alka will not be there. The teacher looked around very sadly and looked at Rupa Gupta very doubtfully, because she knew that she wanted to play the role of Hanuman, and she asked, "Can you manage?" The little girl became very excited. The little girl was so excited that she said, "I will repeat all the words that you tell me. Don't worry, I will do it very well." The teacher said, "Don't do anything like that. I will be helping you from the side of the stage." She was not even able to complete her sentence when the teacher pushed her onto the stage for the third scene. Suddenly the curtain raised and she felt that her throat was getting dry. She was unable to speak. She had forgotten her lines. That is when she heard her teacher say something from the side of the stage. She knelt in front of Lord Rama, bowed her head and said in a very loud voice, "Oh my dear Lord, you have forgotten to pin your tail." The audience soon realized what was the mistake and they were sent into peals of laughter. The girl also realized her mistake soon and said, "Sorry Lord, it is I who have not pinned my tail." The teacher became very disappointed and she whispered, "Jump, jump." The girl shouted at Lord Rama, "Jump, jump." "You jump," Lord Rama shouted back at the small girl. The girl realized her mistake and she started jumping on the stage, and the curtains came down to the sound of laughter. So this was the first part of the lesson. The lesson is not over yet. We will be coming back again and doing the second part of the lesson. So we got introduced to Rupa Gupta. So what was her childhood dream? What do you think her childhood dream was? Her childhood dream, especially when she was in school, was to participate in an annual day play. And in that play, she wanted to get the main role. But unfortunately, in the beginning, she was not able to get the desired role that she wished for. Later, she gets the role under some circumstances, but even after she gets the role, she was so anxious to get on the stage that she forgets her lines. She creates a lot of confusion. Has such a situation happened to you? Have you ever got on the stage and forgotten totally what to say? Definitely. Those who have spoken on the stage would have faced the stage fear. That's a very common thing. There is nothing to be afraid. It gets better with more and more practice. There is nothing to worry. When you get a chance for the next time, you do remember Rupa Gupta and what confusion she has created. So for the next session, we will be doing the second part. Until then, what you have to do is you have to read the lesson very well, because in this video we have not read the lesson properly. An audio file will be sent to you. Please read the lesson along with the voice file and learn the proper words, proper intonation and the proper tone in which the lesson has to be read. When you read, you will see that there are many new words. So listen to the audio file properly, learn the correct pronunciation, learn the new words, try to get the meanings. I'll also be sending the meanings of the most difficult words to you, and we will learn the new words in that manner. So that is all for today's class. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye children.